Hello and welcome to another episode of the Electric Invasion. I'm Mats and this is Robert.
Hello.
What are we in now?
We are in a Volkswagen ID4.
Yes, the ID3's big brother.
Yeah, big sister.
Or that. You take what you want. So since you're gonna be here just a short while, what do you think about it?
I like it that it's so easy to get in and out of. Large doors in the front. What I didn't like is that the screen is
Angled towards me as a driver.
Yeah.
And maybe not as far out as in the Tesla as well. So for you as a passenger, it's less intuitive to interact with.
Yeah. So that was fun. In fact, the first thing I noticed. But this one has the glass roof and it's very bright and nice to be inside. Not like the 2008.
Now, and unlike the iX3, this is it's a roomy car as well.
Yeah.
I haven't checked the size of the car, but you can feel all the space in this one. This is a very spacious car.
Yeah. It is, and it also has a decent range.
Yeah.
Tesla Björn drove this from Oslo to the Arctic Circle and he charged 3 times? I think.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times, yeah.
That's pretty crazy for, what is it, 2,000 kilometers or something like that?
That's 1,000 kilometers one way.
What do you think of the interior?
It looks nice. It is, of course, it is plastic, fantastic. But it looked nice. It's
I like the color combination.
Yeah.
With the brown leather inserts and the partial leather seats, and they don't get hot either.
I don't know.
Unlike the black seats and the Jag we had, which were you could catch fire if you left it in the sun for 5 minutes.
Yeah. So it's a nice car to be inside. Very good first impression.
And it's quiet, and it's just a car. It's not trying to be something special.
No. Well, you're going to take this for a longer spin?
Yeah, I'm going to take it on a test drive. We have a test route.
Yeah. I'm going to go home and relax a bit. I think maybe I have some kind of reaction on the vaccine. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit tired. So I don't know if I have been on the tour and the circuit. I would fall asleep somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's not fun. Get some food and drive safely.
Always.
Bye.
So here we are then. Just started getting out of the city now, and the queue is starting to lighten up a little bit. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon after all, and everybody is going home on Friday. So we've been around just dawdling, doing some shopping. So we've been around on around half an hour drive time so far. Average consumption is 231 watt-hours per kilometer, which, considering just the on-off start-stop, isn't really half bad. This is an SUV after all. It has the heat pump. It is basically just an ID3, as you can see here, with a you know, just bigger and higher riding, and it gives you that little bit better view of the road that you get from an SUV and all that. It's quiet, it's comfortable, the seats are nice. Good first impressions. Your power sockets here and your storage, the cover here, and yeah. So all the nice lights coming in from the panoramic roof overhead. good sound system. I have no idea who provides it because it's not named. So let's just enjoy this beautiful spring day and keep on driving. Yes, we're at 78%, we were at around 82 when we picked the car up. So the test route is around 170 kilometers, and it claims 310 kilometers of range right now. So this should be a breeze, actually. This car also has the much lauded head-up display that I've spoken, and I really looked forward to seeing that. The problem is I can't see it, or I can barely see it because well, it's very bright outside, and I haven't figured out how to adjust the brightness of the head-up display yet. So such is life, I guess. Try and put the thing in sport mode and see what happens. Well, not really very much. It's a little bit more responsive, but it's not a quick car. This isn't a quick car. It's not 200 in around, not 100 kilometers in around 9 seconds or something. But of course, once you're on a roll, which you mostly are in the car, you seldom go from 0. It has, you know, it has poke. It's decent. And the steering is a little bit heavier and a little bit more meaty, but given that this isn't exactly a sporty car, it's really much better to just put the thing in comfort and just cruise around. Put the adaptive cruise control on and just enjoy, really. Been on the road for about an hour or so. Average consumption has fallen below 200 watt-hours per kilometer to 192, which is really getting there now, I must say. Of course, it's being a Toyota driver in the front keeping us all up here. But you know, I mean, it's a VW product. It's a really good one on top of that, and it's not gonna scare people out with their Teslas or their Jags or even their Audis. It's very windy today, and there is a lot of noise from the panoramic roof, as it seems from a lot of these kind of roof constructions. But apart from that, it's a relatively quiet place. And you have, as in the ID3, the instrument cluster is connected to the... Oh, this is not a Tesla now, but it's still... Yeah, it's okay. It's connected directly to the steering column, so when you adjust the steering wheel, it follows and you never lose track of it. So, because you see it through the steering wheel and not above it, it gives you sort of the same widescreen sensation as in the Model 3, because there's nothing in front of you that detracts from the view out. There's nothing in the line of sight, as it were, when you look out the windshield, and that's rather nice. And also you have, of course, your speed in the center here, your navigation if you so wish, and also your adaptive cruise and your indicated range, what it estimates. And then you have to go into this big screen to get your percentages. If you fall below 10%, it will bring percentages up on the big screen, and it all works rather nice. I mean, we've been traveling 48 kilometers now, so, and that matches pretty good up with the 320 kilometers it told me when we started the car up, or thereabouts. We now use 48 of those, and we're at 269. So, you know, it's pretty accurate so far. It's 9.5 degrees, was 12 degrees at home when we left, so I was thinking about, yes, delivery times. When I ordered my Ioniq years ago now, I didn't really know and asked, when does it come? Well, it comes whenever it's ready, you know. And that took 7 months or something like that. More than that, actually, 10 months, I think. This car, if you order it today, you'll have it in a few months' time, which is on par with what Tesla can deliver, depending on what market you're in, of course. Which is astonishing. But of course, they've converted to 2 or 3 factories now. They're really getting this mass production up and going and really getting volume on these things. That is quite fantastic to see. I mean, and this has happened relatively quickly after. It is after the car industry. You have to turn around and, yeah. I must say that Dieselgate is the best thing to ever have happened to VW, because they now have such a head start on anybody else. The whole group being so big and using this platform as a base is just churning out different models, and it is also doing it in such volume that they're gonna gain or keep very big parts of the market. Yeah, oh yeah, the materials on the backside of the screen here, by the way, is awful. But it was the same thing in the iX3, the BMW we just drove. So this car is riding on winter tires, on 20-inch winter tires. They're huge, but it still rides relatively soft and pliant, and only on the ridges and stuff you can really feel it kind of not being harsh, but you can feel it thump over them, and they're kind of, you know. But apart from that, I must say this thing is fabulous. It's not as quite as pliant and soft as Mercedes, but considering the size of the tires and the rims, it is sensationally comfortable, really. I mean, I just got with summer tires on my Tesla today, on the Model 3, and that's back to being a stick again now. It's about as stiff as a wooden trunk. It's terrible. So, you know, because there's no give anywhere. In here it's just pleasantly nice. Now we left the motorway behind us, at least for the time being. Give you some stats. We have traveled 82 kilometers, been on the road for 1 hour and 25 minutes, at an average speed of 57 kilometers an hour. And the consumption is now 224 watt hours per kilometer. That's perfectly alright, I guess. The car reports 207 kilometers left of indicated range. We have, let's see what we have. We have 55% charge left. So yeah, we have guessing around 100 kilometers left to go, roughly anyway. So this is going to go rather splendid. It's time to deliver it again, back at Dahles Auto. I want to say a big thank you to them. Big, roomy, comfortable car. Everything the iX3 really wasn't in many ways, because this is built on a dedicated platform, and it is absolutely brilliant to drive. I like the interior here. The headrests are really soft and comfortable, and the seats are good. You have the massaging function in them. You have your wireless CarPlay and your wireless charging. It's a nice place to sit. And once you learn your way around the infotainment system, it really is rather good. Not the best, but better than many others out there. So there's not really very much else to add. For about 415 to 500,000, this is well worth considering. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.